Tyler Baker, 2023 Fort Morgan Mustangs baseball. April 8th, top of the fourth inning, Frederick at Fort Morgan.
Here in the fourth inning, and that pitch is going to be popped up as Tyler Baker gets under it, and comes down with it. Nice job there by Tyler Baker as he settled in under that.
April 8th, top of the fifth inning, Frederick at Fort Morgan.
Nobody out here in the fifth inning. It's going to be a bunt. Nice bunt there as Tyler Baker gets it, throws it to first, and the sac bunt works beautifully for Frederick.
April 11th, top of the seventh inning, Fort Morgan at Frederick.
There's the one in the offering. Swung on line towards left field. It's a base hit to begin the seventh for Tyler Baker. Oh, a big base hit for the senior.
April 15th, top of the third inning, Mountain View at Fort Morgan.
46 total pitches now for Carrera. As he checks his runner over at first. Comes home, and the runner goes. The throw, it's going to be there in time, I believe, yes. As he ended Charlie Langford, but a beautiful throw there by Tyler Baker to Langford. And Meyer is thrown out at second base.
April 15th, top of the fifth inning, Mountain View at Fort Morgan.
Carrera checks his runners, and that is going to be outside. They're going to throw to third, and out at third. Nice job there as Kaufman took off for third. The ball was outside low, but Baker stopped it, got up, and threw it to Davila for out number 3.
April 18th, bottom of the fourth inning, Severance at Fort Morgan.
Laying down the sign is Dominguez. And the pitch. Swung on line. That's a base hit inside the left field line for Tyler Baker. He's going to round first. Is he going to head towards second? And he's going to be in there with a sliding double. Baker with a big base hit to begin the bottom of the fourth inning.
April 20th, top of the second inning, Fort Morgan at Severance.
The stretch by Hertzke. He's squaring a bunt, and he lays it down beautifully, third base side. It'll be gloved by Tamburo. Throw to first is wide of the target. Baker's going to reach. Rounding third is Diaz. He's going to score. And to third is Noah Aguirre. Will give Baker a base hit because that was a tough play for Tamburo. It's also an error on Tamburo, allowing the run to score. And the Mustangs lead 1-0 in the second.
April 20th, top of the third inning, Fort Morgan at Severance.
Diaz off of second. Aguirre at first. The pitch. Swung on line. Base hit into right center field by Baker. Stepping on third is Diaz. They're going to send him towards the plate. There could be a play. The throw is at the first base side, and he slides in head first. It's an RBI single by Baker, and the game is tied at 5 in the top of the third inning. And the Mustangs have 5 hits in the game, and Baker is 2 for 2.
April 20th, bottom of the third inning, Fort Morgan at Severance.
Looking back is Redding twice. The pitch. Fastball is just outside. Throw back to second and a hop. The tag. And did they get him? I think they got him. Tyler Baker with a tremendous throw. Late and applies the tag as Jost fell asleep over at second base. That is one of the greatest plays of the season. Baker essentially from his knees. And I think that Jost thought that he was throwing it back to the pitcher. And he threw it on a perfect hop to Layden, who applied the tag, 2 down.
April 24th, bottom of the first inning, Fort Morgan at Northridge.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the ball in the dirt. Baker's got to throw to second. He does because first base is occupied. The tag. And out at second base. First base was occupied. So that should be 2 down. That should be 2 down as the tag was applied by Layden. That's a double play. That's a smart play by Baker. The inclination for the catchers to throw to first, but first base is occupied, so that's an automatic out.
April 21st, bottom of the second inning, Fort Morgan at Northridge.
The pitch, and that bounces in. Baker picks it up. There might be a play. Throw to third, the tag, and he's out. Got him. He tried to slide on the outside, but Carrera applied the tag. And Greer is out at third base, and Northridge is done in the second inning.
April 24th, bottom of the third inning, Fort Morgan at Northridge.
The pitch popped up along the third base side. Baker, the catcher, is going to make the grab. And that was only about 7 to 8 feet along the left field line with the third base line, not with much trajectory, and there's one down.
April 29th, Game 1, bottom of the second inning, Roosevelt at Fort Morgan.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to Baker. Curveball is lined
right
up the middle for a base hit into center field. Nice job of keeping your hands back.
Yep.
On a 3-2, a lot of pitchers go fastball. He went breaking ball. And Baker's there with a 2-out single.
May 2nd, bottom of the sixth inning, Riverdale Ridge at Fort Morgan.
Baker awaits the pitch. Swung on, line down the left field line. That is trouble. That's a base hit. The ball's headed for the corner. Diaz is going to round third. He's going to score. Redding's going to step on third. He'll stay right there. It's an RBI double for Tyler Baker. And the Mustangs are back on the board in the bottom of the sixth inning. It's 9-2.
May 13th, Game 1, bottom of the third inning, Fort Morgan at Thompson Valley.
The pitch. Swung on, lined up the middle for a base hit into right center. Rounding third is Romero, being sent to the plate. The throw, the slide. No, he's not going to slide. He's in there. And the ball gets away. That allows the runners to advance to second and third. It's an RBI single for Baker. And it's 8-1. I thought Romero was going to hit the deck there, considering that throw. If it's fielded by the catcher, Douglas, that would have been a close play at the plate. It's 8-1, Thompson Valley in the bottom of the third.
May 13th, Game 2, bottom of the sixth inning, Fort Morgan at Thompson Valley.
Riley Suarez with 2 base hits. This is the tough part of the lineup for Romero. The pitch squaring to bunt, and he lays it, and it's caught by Baker. Now the throw back to second, and Langford's going to dive towards the bag. It's a double play. The ball on a hop, and it was Joseph Layden who actually caught it. Baker with a great play behind the plate on the bunt, and then well off the bag was Harding. I don't think I've ever seen that. And he threw back to second, and Langford and Layden were next to each other. Layden caught it on a hop and then dove towards the bag and beat Harding, so he's doubled up 2 down. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. What a great defensive play by Tyler Baker.